Hey, what's up, what's happening, and what's going down? It is your boy, the Ruxman, coming at you guys live and direct today. And guys, check it out. Today we're going to be looking at two titans in the gaming keyboard industry. Number one, bam, the K95 RGB Platinum, which we unboxed just a couple of videos ago, and bam, the K70 RGB keyboard. Guys, we want to find out what the difference is between the two of these keyboards. Let's check it out. Let's jump right into this, y'all. Okay, so first things first, we gonna kick this off right, man. We going for that push to 500 subs. So hit that subscribe button right now because you're gonna want to keep up with the content. Anyway, we've already unboxed the K95 Platinum. That's actually the keyboard that I use every day right now as my daily driver, trying to get myself into PC gaming. And we'll go back and we'll take a look at that in just a second and compare the two. But today, we're going to be taking a look at one brought in by my boy, the Viper himself. Mr. Alley Viper brought this in, his K70 RGB. This one has, I forget what it's called. Let me spin it around. It has rapid fire switches on there. So it's supposed to be really fast, really quick. Well, you know, whatever, fast actuation. But anyway, you know what to do. Let's get into this. All right, people. So what we're going to be doing, as usual, is, you know, just taking a quick look at the box, seeing some things on here, seeing what some of the major things are on this box. So as we already know, and I'll grab Susan here to point some of this out, this is the new K70 RGB, and it's using some new ultra fast switch design that's supposed to help with the actuation of the switch. So just how quick you can, you know, the switches respond when you tap the buttons. So durable aluminum, all this is looking really nice. It's looking very similar to what we've seen on the K95 Platinum. But let's turn it around the side, and you know, this was a little disturbing. This one was picked up, and that's the best one in the store that Viper told me that he could find. So forgive me for the partial unboxing, but that's that side right there. Take a quick look at that. Okay. We'll spin it around. Nothing really crazy on the side. Is letting us know that it is compatible with the Corsair Q software that helps you sync it up with your keyboard, mouse, and, you know, RAM, RGB strips, fans, all that stuff. They'll all work through that software. Nothing else on the side. And then we get over to the back, and it's just giving us a little more details about the keyboard itself. So I'm just going to zoom out, and we're going to dive right into this unboxing. Okay, so we already got Susan right here for surgical precision, as we always do. We go ahead and unsheath her. And with surgical precision, guys, you know how we do it. We enter the patient. We're going to come in right here and make a mild incision on this side. Okay. And Susan's job is done for now. We'll put her away safety first. All right. And let's get inside of this guy right here. Now, the K95 Platinum had really premium packaging with it, and I don't think they would do anything less for this particular keyboard. The difference in pricing between the K95 Platinum and the K70 RGB Rapid Fire is usually about anywhere between, I say it ranges from anywhere between like 40 or 35 to 50 bucks. So this is going to be a really good video for you guys out there who are on the fence trying to figure out, you know, if you should pick up this keyboard or if you should in fact pick up the K95 Platinum that I ended up picking up. And I'll just go over some reasons why I ended up picking that one up. So not as premium a box. So if I remember the K95 Platinum, and I'll link that video up in the description so you can see that unboxing, had a nice black box. It's interesting, this is about $170 keyboard that they didn't give it the same kind of treatment, you know, but let's take a look at it. Okay, so a little cardboard box. I guess they saved that premium feel for the upper echelon, which I consider this one of the top tier keyboards as well, so I don't know why they didn't, you know, go ahead and do that for it. But you know, want to make you feel special. So already we got the keyboard here. We knew that was in the box. And the keyboard, of course, has the 2 different USB plugs, one for usually to power a pass-through, and the other one just for the keyboard itself. It actually has a little keyboard logo on it, so you can see that. I hope you guys can make that out. So I'm gonna put the keyboard off to the side right here, and we're gonna dig a little bit into this box. And one cool thing, as it did with the K95 Platinum, is it does come with those FPS and MOBA keycaps inside of there that'll change the look of your WASD and all that stuff like that. So this is really cool, and the little keycap puller to take the caps off. So keep in mind, if you seen my last video, I ended up buying a separate set of keycaps. You do not have to do that with this one or the K95. They both come with those keycaps already. Okay, let's check and see. We got some user manuals here. It looks like this is just a K70 user manual. I'll open it up just to make sure it's not anything else in there, like stickers or anything. But let's take a quick look. So no, just manuals and a warranty against defects thing that Corsair gives you, so that you can know that you're warranted against defects, I guess. Anyway, so we'll put this off to the side and dig a little bit deeper. And it looks like last piece we have here is the armrest. So I'm gonna put this box off to the side here, get it out of our way, and we'll take a look at this armrest now. All right, so this armrest is different in the respect that like, take a look at that. Really nice. I really like what Corsair does with their armrests. It's really nice soft touch finish that they have on there. But the difference I could tell you already is this on the K95 has a little magnetic piece that you could take it off and flip it from side to side. Now, is that enough to make you spend that extra maybe 35 to 50 bucks? Probably not, because like I said, this one looks really nice as it is. Let's go ahead and pull the keyboard out of its wrapping and take a look at it. Okay, so we're on to the Corsair K70. We're gonna take this keyboard out of here. Rapid Fire Edition. You gotta make sure you say Rapid Fire Edition so people know what edition it is. Man, they got that packed in there pretty nice. So they want to make sure if you open this thing and try to return it, that it is known that this was a used keyboard. So it's not just something they slipped in there. You actually have to rip that plastic open to get access to it. So let's move this out of the way. Actually, let's just move the keycaps out of the way, and we'll attach the base to the keyboard, which usually attaches fairly easily. Just snap that in there. There you go. Nothing to it. And then let's take a quick look at this keyboard. Let's zoom in on it just a little bit so you guys get a better look at it. Okay, so as we're looking at this keyboard, the first thing that stands out to me that's different is, other than this this armrest not having, or wrist rest I should say, not having a reversible little thing on there, that's nothing. It looks like we don't have the programmable keys off to the side right here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second when we get over to the K95 Platinum. But we do have the pass-through where you can plug in your mouse right up into the top up there of the keyboard, and you can kind of make that out right there, a little USB pass-through, along with a BIOS switch that Corsair recommends you leave in the default position, so I'm not going to touch that right now. We do also have 2 sets of adjustable feet underneath, so we have a set right here in the back that'll of course give you that little kind of sloping kind of look where it tilts up a little bit. If you want it to, I guess you can elevate it up with the other feet as well, which would be these guys right here in the front. Should be the guys right here in the front. These flip up as well, and that one right there. And you could have them all up and have them kind of like an elevated keyboard kind of look to it, which doesn't look that bad. It's interesting, I'd say. I've never done mine like that. I tend to have the front feet down and just the back feet up and let it lay down. But I guess you could easily put the back feet down and have the front feet up and have it leaning back like that as well. To each his own. Well, anyway, I'm going to switch the camera around, show you both keyboards side by side so that you guys can get a chance to really take a look at the difference for yourself, okay? Okay, guys, so we're over here. We're looking at the keyboards side by side right now. And forgive my shaky camera work, but I want you guys to get a good look at this. I'm going to zoom in right now on the keyboard. So this one is the K70. It is not plugged in. One of the first things you'll notice is up top here, right in this area, there's a little lighting switch and a Windows lockout key. Whereas on the K95, we have like a little profile key, we have the lighting, and then we have the Windows lockout. All right, so that's the first comparison that you'll notice, or first difference you'll notice. The other one is on the K95 is these G keys right here. So you have 6 different programmable G keys that are kind of, you know, they're absent on this one. Not a major thing, not a deal breaker, but you'll also notice the size difference between the 2 keyboards. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If your desk is a little bit smaller, maybe the K70 is going to be a better fit for you. So take a look at that. Okay, so other thing outside of that, and this is just something, you know, that's me. You got this little Corsair thing that's just like on that brushed aluminum finish. Now you also have it here, it kind of has a little glossy thing right here. Now I'm not sure if that one will illuminate. It probably will. I can't really tell based on this. I'm trying to take that little piece of plastic off. It's really hard to take off with my fingers. No, that looks like that will not illuminate. So doesn't look like this will illuminate on the K70 model, whereas on the K95 you can clearly see that it is illuminated. Now they both have the controls right here, the stop, skip track, and fast forward, all that stuff, play and pause, I'm sorry, along with the volume and mute rocker. The one here is black, so that may be an aesthetic thing. It's like a black brushed aluminum kind of look, whereas over here this one's got a chrome look to it. Okay, I actually prefer the black, but you know, I guess they did the chrome for a reason. And the other thing that really stands out, like I said, is this reversible armrest on the K95, where you can take that up, flip it over, and change it to a different side. Whereas on the K70, it's pretty much it is what it is. You know, what you see is what you get. So both awesome keyboards. I hope this helps you guys. And back up top. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for the unboxing and first look at the K70 Rapid Fire RGB keyboard from Corsair, and our comparison to the K95 Platinum that we unboxed in the previous video, guys. Anyway, guys, like I said, I picked up that K95 Platinum strictly because I'm a nut like that. I just wanted the one that was the biggest price because I figured it had more bells and whistles. I really had no motivating factor other than that and being able to do an RGB setup. But as looking at both keyboards now side by side, this is definitely a super viable option, especially if you have limited desk space and you don't care about the ridiculousness that I was caring about when I was picking out my keyboard. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button down below, as it does help the channel out tremendously. Subscribe if you have not already done so. Follow us. Social media links will be down in the description below. Guys, if you have a question about anything you've seen in the video today, holla at your boy down in that comment section below. But guys, as always, as we do in true Ruxman fashion, slow down but never stop. Ruxman out. Love you, baby. Mean it.